Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to our basic science class. How are you all? I hope all are doing well. Today we are starting a new chapter, and that is life within the seed. Okay? What is a new chapter? Life within the seed. You know that seed is an important part of plant. Okay? A seed which can grow into a new plant. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn about the germination of seeds, the factors of germination of seeds, dispersal of seed, vegetative propagation and the cultivation of vegetables. Okay, so our first topic is germination of seeds. Okay, we can start our class. All of you listen here. So this chapter is starting with a diary of Anish, page number 47. This chapter is starting with a Anish diary, and in his diary he explained that after raining in his yard some seeds are sprouting. Okay, some seeds are sprouting, and also in some plants the leaves are appearing on it. Okay, so he want to know about what are the factors of germinating seeds. What are the factors of germination of seeds? Okay, we can study it about that. So the air, water, sunlight are the factors that influences the germination of seeds. Okay, we can study it about in next topic. So next is we have to learn about germination of seeds, and page number 48 there is a conversation between some seeds. Okay, there is a conversation between seeds. So I will explain it. The first one is, what a blessing that I fell on the soil. I opened my eyes when I got water. When I sprouted, the first thing I saw was the sunlight. I got enough warmth than cold. Many of my friends have not been able to sprout yet. Adequate air was available where I lay. Okay, so this is a conversation between some sprouted seeds. So what does a seed need to germinate? Now we are going to learn about the factors of germination. Okay, before that we have to do some experiment. Okay, so the first one is soil required for the germination of seed? Okay, the first one is soil required for the germination of seed? Okay, okay, so the first experiment is soil required for the germination of seeds. Okay, in this experiment we have to test whether the soil is required for the germination of seeds. So the materials are required for this experiments are a disposable glass, 4 or 5 pea seeds, then cotton and water. Okay, the first experiment is soil required for the germination of seeds. Okay, so the materials required for what are the materials required for this germination of this first experiment? Disposable glass, cotton, pea seeds and water. Okay, So, the first experiment is done to test whether soil is required for the germination of seed, and the materials required for this germinations are disposable glass, cotton, pea seeds and water. Okay? Then how to do this experiment? Okay? Can you see this picture? Can you see this picture here? Page number 49. Can you see this picture? Okay? Okay. So, take a disposable glass. Take a disposable glass. Put some holes at the bottom of disposable glass. Okay? Put some holes at the bottom of disposable glass, and cotton. Some cottons are placed on that bottle, and 4 or 5 peas are put on it, and add some water. What happened? Can you see this picture? Okay, disposable glass, make some holes at the bottom and some cottons are kept there. Then put some pea seeds at that cotton and some waters are poured on it. And what happened? What is the result? Do you know? Okay, after 4 or 5 days, what happened? The seeds are sprouted. After 4 or 5 days, the seeds are sprouted. So, from this experiment, you have to understand that the water, air is important for the sprouting of seeds. The water, air are the factors that help for the sprouting of seeds. Okay. So, the materials are disposable glass, cotton, pea seeds and water. Okay. And the procedure is put the small holes are holes at the bottom of disposable glass. Okay. Then take some cotton in the glass. Take some cotton in the glass and put 4 or 5 pea seeds. Okay. Next, pour some water. Pour some water in the cotton and keep the glass open in sunlight. Keep the glass open in sunlight. Okay. So, our first experiment is soil required for the germination of seed? That means we have to check whether soil is needed for the germination. Okay. So, the materials required that this experiment, the materials are disposable glass, cotton, pea seeds and water. So, what are the procedure? Put some holes at the bottom of the disposable glass, then take some cotton in the glass and put 4 or 5 pea seeds and pour some water in the cotton. Keep the glass open in sunlight. Okay. Keep the last one, keep the glass open in sunlight. So, what is the observation? The seeds are sprouting. The cotyledons are appear on it. Okay. So, the observation is observation. Seeds are sprouted. Okay. So, from this experiment, we have to understood what? The air, water are required for the sprouting or germination of seed. Okay. Sunlight, soil is not a necessary factor for the sprouting. That is the conclusion. Okay. So, our first one is we check soil is required for the germination. So, conclusion. Air, water is required for the germination. Required for the germination. Okay. Soil, soil is not required for sprouting. So, soil is not required for sprouting. Okay. Is it clear that? Okay. So, our next one is we have to do another experiment, and that is water required for the germination of seed? Is water required for the germination of seed? Second one is water required for the germination of seed? Our next one is water required for the germination of seed? Okay. That means we have to check whether the water is essential, required for the germination of seed. So, the materials required, the same way the materials for this experiments are disposable glass, pea seeds. Okay. So, some things are we have to care about this experiment are soil should not contain any trace of water. Dry soil, we take dry soil. Okay. We take dry soil, then disposable glass, pea seeds. Okay. So, in this experiment, we can observe this picture. And soil should not contain any trace of water. During the rainy season, air contain moisture. The seed should not be exposed it. So, our experiment is water required for the germination of seeds. So, in this experiment, take a disposable glass and fill it with dry soil. That means it should not contain any trace of water. Okay? It should not contain any trace of water, and add 4 or 5 pea seeds. Okay? And keep it on sunlight. Kept on the sunlight, but there is no water on it. And what happened? After some times, the seeds are sprouting? No, there is no change. In that pea seed. They are not sprouting. That means water is essential for the germination of seeds. This experiment proved that the water is essential for the germination of pea seeds. Okay. So, the conclusion is this experiment, water is essential for germination of pea seeds. Okay, from this experiment we have understood that the water is essential for the germination of pea seed. Okay, our next experiment is, or third experiment is, yes, is sunlight necessary for the germination of seeds? Is sunlight necessary for the germination of okay, from this experiment the same way we take a disposable glass and with holes at the base and put some after putting some pea seeds, what we'll do? Pour some water. Okay, pour some water. This experiment is done for sunlight is necessary for the germination of pea seeds. So we take a disposable glass and make holes at the bottom and add some soil and pea seeds are put on it and pour some water. And this glass is kept on a cardboard box because does not enter any sunlight. We have to prove if sunlight is necessary for the germination of seed. So we take a glass and pea seeds are put on it and pour some water, and this yes, this glass is kept on a cardboard box. That means there is no sunlight get the plant. So what happened? Yes, the seeds are sprouting, but after some days the growth of plant is stopped. That means the sunlight is not necessary for the germination of seed. It helps to growth. It required for the growth of the plant. Okay, is it clear that? Okay, so for seeds to germinate, what are the factors that influences the germination of seeds? Air, water, favorable temperature are required for the germination of seeds. Air, water, favorable temperature. Are required for the germination of seeds. Okay, air, water, favorable temperature are required for the germination of seeds. Okay, sunlight and soil are required for the growth. Sunlight and soil are required for the growth. Sunlight and soil are okay. So our topic is germination of seeds, and what are the factors that are required for germination? Air, water, favorable temperature are required for the germination of seed, but the soil and sunlight are required for the growth of the growth of the seed. Is it clear that? So, page number 50, there is a work that classify the following factors into those that are required and those that are not required for the sprouting of seeds. Okay? We can classify the following factors into those required for the sprouting and those are not required for sprouting. Okay? The factors are air, water, sunlight, favorable temperature, manure, soil. We have to classify these factors into those that are required for sprouting. Required for sprouting. And next is not required for sprouting. Not required for sprouting. Okay. So, these are the factors. We have to classify the following factors into required for sprouting and not required for sprouting. What are the factors that are required for sprouting? Yes, the air, then water, next favorable temperature. What are the factors that not required for sprouting? They are soil, then sunlight. Okay, is it clear that these are the factors required for sprouting and not required for sprouting? Okay, is it clear? Okay, so we are discussed about the factors of germination. Page number 50, you can see a picture here, making paddy seed sprout. Okay, this method used by farmers to sprout paddy seedling for the monsoon harvest in Kerala. So, what we will do? First one is a bed is created in the courtyard using plantain stem. Okay, a bed is prepared by using plantain stem. Then after that, the cycas leaves are pressed on the bud. Then the paddy seeds are spreading over it. First, make a bed by using plantain stem. Then cycas leaves are spreading on the bed. After that, the seeds for sprouting, the paddy seeds for sprouting are spread on it. Okay. Then the bed is pressed by using a wooden plank. Okay, wooden plank. After pressing of the paddy seeds, again a wooden plank is kept on it. Then a heavy object is kept on that paddy seeds. After 4 or 5 give water to the paddy seeds. After 4 or 5 days, they are sprouted. Okay. So, these methods are used in the farmers to sprouting of the seeds. In some places, the sprouting of the seeds is done on sacks. Okay. Some heavy materials are placed over the sacks to get moderate temperature. Okay. So, this is about the making paddy seed sprout. Okay, and this picture is explained about that. Okay, so next is the germination of seeds. The next is germination of seeds. All the seeds containing some stored food to nourish the plant. Okay, and they are the insoluble form. Insoluble in solid form, so they cannot absorb it. So water is needed for to make it soluble. Okay, so our next topic is germination of seeds. Germination is the process of the embryo inside the seed growing into a seedling under favorable circumstances. What is seed germination? Germination of seeds? What is germination of seeds? Yes, germination is the process of embryo inside the seed growing into seedling. Okay, so embryo inside the seed seedling under favorable okay. So germination is the process of embryo inside the seed growing into a new seedling under favorable circumstances. We already learned about the favorable factors of the germination. Okay. So water enters the seed through the minute pores on the seed, and the seed coat is soaked and broken it. And the embryo inside the seed is also respire. Okay. The water enters the seed through small pores on the seed and soak it, and the seed coat is breaking. The embryo inside the seed also respire. Okay. And now I will show a picture. I will show a chart here. Okay. During germination, the radicle is first come out. Okay. During germination, the radicle is first come out and it grows into root. The radicle grows into root. Okay. Next, the plumule. Plumule is the portion that grow upward and it becomes stem. Okay. So in this picture is the germination of pea seeds. Various step of the germination of pea seeds. Okay. First the seed, then the radicle is formed first. The radicle under favorable condition, it is sprouted, and the radicle is the first form and it become the root. It become the root, and this is cotyledons, and this is the part of a seed, that is cotyledon. Okay, it is the first leaf of a seed, and from this cotyledon the seeds get food until they prepare their own food by using the leaves. Okay. Next is plumule. Plumule is growing upward and it become the stem of the plant. So this is the step of germination of pea seed. Under favorable condition, the seed is sprouted and the radicle is first come out and it grows as root. Okay. Then the cotyledons are appearing on it. The germinating seeds get food from the cotyledon until they prepare their own food by using leaves. Okay. And next is plumule. Plumule is the part that grow upward and it becomes stem of the plant. Okay? And this is the germination of pea seed. We can revise it. Germination is the process in which the embryo of the seed growing into a seedling under favorable conditions. Okay? Is it clear that? Okay. Then cotyledons, some plants have one cotyledon, some plants have two cotyledons. Plants with one cotyledon is called monocotyledon. Examples of paddy. And did you see the tamarind seed? Tamarind plant sprouting? Two cotyledons are seen. That means they are dicotyledons. Okay? Is it clear that? Okay. So, we are learn about the germination of seeds. Okay? During germination, which part comes first? Yes, radicle, and it become root. Plumule, it become stem of the plant. Is it clear that? Okay. Next is, all the plants are derived from the seeds. All the plants are grow from seeds? No, there are different parts of plants are used to grow new plants. Okay, that is vegetative propagation. Our next topic is vegetative propagation. Formation of new plants from the vegetative part like stem, leaves, root. Formation of new plants. Okay, vegetative is propagation is the process of formation of new plants. Okay. So, next topic is vegetative propagation, the formation of new plants from vegetative parts like root, stem and leaf. Can you identify some plants like they are formed from the root, stem and leaf? Can you identify? Okay. Now, I will show a chart, okay, and it is about some plants. So, the first one is, these are the plants that formed from the seeds, okay, and they are chrysanthemum, that is mallika, mango tree, cashew nut, paddy and jack tree. These are the plants, they are formed from the parts. Which part of the plant? Yes, the seed. Okay. Next one is stem. These plants are coming under the group of stem. That means they are formed from the which part? Stem. Crepe, jasmine. That means Nantyarvatam. Sugar cane, tapioca, jasmine and hibiscus. The third one is leaves. Okay. These are the plants that formed from the part, the leaves, that is Bryophyllum ilamulachi. Then begonia and nilapana. Okay. And the last one is root. These are the plants that derived from the which part of the plant? Yes, root. That is sandalwood tree, that is chandanam. Beel, that is kovalam and muraya. These are the plants that grow from this plants, vegetative parts like seed, stem, leaves and root. Is it clear that? Is it clear? Okay. So, in this chapter we are studied about the germination of seed. What is germination of seed? Germination is the process in which the embryo of a seed grow into a seedling under favorable conditions. What are the favorable conditions? Air, water and temperature. They are influence the sprouting of seeds. Okay. Is it clear that the sunlight and soil is not required for the germination of seed, but it required for the growth of the plant. Okay. Is it clear that? Then we are studied about the germination of pea seeds. Which part is come first during germination? Radicle is the part that comes first and it become root. Okay. And plumule is the part that grows into stem. And last one is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is the process of the formation of new plants from the vegetative part like root, stem and leaf. Is it clear that? Okay. Today class is winding up. Thank you.